Assalamu alaikum. This is Shazmin, and maybe you know me, maybe you don't know me, but it's okay because today is not about me, because today is about getting to know about Rohingyan culture and who are these people, where they're from, and let's know what are the similarity and what are the differences. But I'm sure that they are just like us because I know this friend of mine. His name is Brother Sadek. I've been known him since 2014, and he's been an amazing friend, mashallah. So, Brother Sadek, how are you today?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I'm very much pleased for having meetings online and sharing that information about the Rohingya culture. I'm very much happy.
Thank you.
So Alhamdulillah, today I'm okay. In good health, and
Alhamdulillah.
so working closely for the Rohingyas in Malaysia. So is the a very normal similarity, as you know about me for a long time, for since 2014, and we are very um, working closely together for the betterment of Rohingya children.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, can you specifically like tell us where exactly is this Rohingyan people are from, geographically speaking, and also more about the location?
Yeah. Well, this is very interesting place. Rohingyas have been living in a state called Arakan. This is Arakan is the plural form of Rukun in Islam. This is like Arkanul Islam Khamsa, the five pillars of Islam. It was established in 10th century.
Wow,
Once the first Islamic Renaissance in 766, Islam arrived in that land. Today, this Arakan is a part of Burma, popularly known Myanmar. And the Arakan state name changed into Rakhine state today. This Rakhine state or Arakan state is border to Bangladesh, 176 kilometers of border with Bangladesh.
okay.
And also, the Arakan was never a part of Burma. It was never a part of Bangladesh. It was an independent and Muslim state. And we have 17 king and Muslim king ruled the country 340 years
Wow.
over there. And then it is once very geographically is inside Burma today and border to Bangladesh. And our culture, civilization is very much similar to Islamic oriented Muslims culture, Muslim civilization. So we are practicing over there. And the entire Rohingyas are the Muslims by belief and Sunni. We don't have any other faction among the Rohingyas.
Okay.
And this geographically, the Arakan state is 20,000 square mile. We have 17 townships, and previously, with 80% of the Rohingyas population of Arakan was Rohingya. Nowadays, around 35% of the population of Arakan are Rohingyas, because we have more than 3 million Rohingyas who are forcibly exterminated from our country. And these countries, these Rohingyas, are now become stateless. The Burmese government denied the right of citizenship and occupied Arakan in 1784. And 1784, since then, Burmese government has been putting pressure on Rohingyas to destroy them, to destroy the culture and civilization of the Rohingyas, and to expel all of them from our country, because the Arakan is a full, very wealthy place. Once it was called Danyavadi. This is in Sanskrit version, Dhanavati, the place of wealth. People from different countries, India, Pakistan, and many other countries, they came to Arakan for the economic purpose. And nowadays, also the very wealthy, we have a production of 47 trillion cubic feet of gas is produced per day from our land. And 3,200 barrels of oil is produced from Arakan state and sell in out to the China. This gas is also sharing by the Daewoo company, South Korean, Indian company, and Bangladeshi Mohana company, many others company. Even Malaysian company invested for that gas, and also Australian company invested for that gas, because that gas is very popular, and this very natural resource is very high in Arakan state. And finally, this nuclear uranium powder identified in one township. This is called Mongdo township. Following the interest of natural resources, Chinese government invested billion and billion of dollars in Burmese military, and that military take action to remove or to move of the Rohingya population from our land for the interest of natural resource. So this is very wealthy. We have timber, we have fisheries, we have granaries. This is self-independent, self-sufficient natural resource in the land of Arakan. This is Rohingya's land.
Wow, that sounds really, I mean, I could imagine like how beautiful must be the state.
Yeah,
Inshallah. Hope one day we all can go and visit, inshallah, when
yeah.
settle. Okay. So my next question will be on food, since I love food. So, is that anything traditional food that you could explain to us?
We have traditional food in the month of Ramadan,
Hmm.
and on the celebration of Eid al-Fitr, we have a Rohingya traditional cake. This is called ludifida. This is ludifida is very popular. This is made of rice powder, and this rice powder ludifida, and another is called very small spicy like doing. This is called shutki.
Should
Shutki is like sometimes some people know samai. I am not sure whether samai is popular or not. This is also cooked by with sugar, milk, and this is watery. And ludivia also together they mix together and they eat together. Very popular among this. If this is traditional for the Eid al-Fitr, and for Eid al-Adha, we use ludivia with beef. This is also popular. At the same time, for the traditional, another traditional one is called duruskura. This is very popular. Duruskura is a special one, the whole chicken, fried chicken, the bending inside the whole leg and weighing together. And once any bridegroom, bride visit to the uh, parents parents-in-law's house and somewhere, and they especially provide for them. This is a great honor for the new guest. This is called duruskura. This is full chicken. This is very popular. If any new guest come, if somebody provide these kinds of chicken, it is very well known that it's highly honored among the Rohingyas.
What about
Yes.
the traditional dress? Like, what do you guys
Yeah,
like?
traditional dress. We have a traditional dress, a very simple dress. This is one shirt for the upside, and another one is sarong in Malay. This is called, in Rohingya language, this is called lungi. And
Oh,
upper shirt is called baju. This
oh,
is very traditional.
you
Yeah.
guys use the same word as Malays?
Malay, like Malays, Malay is baju Melayu,
Okay,
but
okay.
this is not baju Melayu, but our shirt is very normal shirt
Oh, normal shirt,
and
but with sarong.
normal shirt. Yeah,
Oh,
sarong, and this is traditional. And we have one head scarf
oh,
like turban, like turban.
okay.
This also turban usually comes on the right side of the ear. Come in here.
I,
Turban for the wrong side. We have one in the traditional dress. We use one turban. This is white turban, and
oh,
this white turban surrounding the tail of the turban come down from the right side of the ear,
oh,
like come in here.
Okay. Oh, okay.
This is traditional dress.
What about the females?
For the females, the same, we use the same things, but female cover the whole hair. Female cover the whole hair. This is hat,
Oh, okay. Oh, they have a hat.
and this no hair can come out from the hat, from the cap. But the same tail, one tail come from the right side as well.
Oh, okay. What about the shirts? Do they have the same?
Shirt, a shirt is also long shirt, long sleeve. This is called blouse,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and the sarong also called a thami.
Tommy.
Thami.
Okay. Inshallah. But I think we missed something before that. I want to know more about your language because I've come across people saying that you guys speak something close to Bengali or using close language with Sanskrit. Is that so? Can you help me to understand what do you guys speak?
Yes, it's very, very interesting matter. Rohingya language is called Rohingya. And this Rohingya language is a mixture of three but specific languages. Basically, it's come from Sanskrit.
Mm-hmm.
And we have around 35% of the language is a mixture of Arabic.
Okay.
And Sanskrit is mostly now today is called Hindi. And this is not the pure Sanskrit, broken Sanskrit, not the original one. Arabic also like the, not the original Arabic, but this is Arabic. Like, for example, we have a name of a village is called Arab Shah.
Name
Arab
of
Shah.
name of what?
Name of a village is called Arab Shah.
Araksha. Okay.
Shah, Arab Shah. And then we use the Arisha.
Arisha.
For
Oh,
example, this is called, egg is called Bada. In Arabic language, it's still called Baida.
Boida.
Baida changed to Bada.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay.
And then the same things we have all in almost entire name of Rohingyas is Arabic name.
Oh, okay.
Entire Rohingya name is Arabic, and some people now using Burmese name and different name because it's Burmanized tradition.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, great. So,
And
so you guys have a mixture of Sanskrit, you have a mixture of Arabic, and
some Urdu.
okay, okay,
Urdu later today's we get in a mixture of Burmese language as
okay.
well.
Oh, okay. Burmese also.
In Burmese, yes. And it's not the Bengali because in Bangladesh there's a region called Chittagong.
Okay.
Chittagong was a part of Arakan
Oh, okay.
for 200 years under the kingdom of Arakan.
Oh, okay. So,
And then during times of British demarcation, this Chittagong was given to the East Pakistan.
oh, okay.
And
Okay.
following that, Chittagong became a part of Bangladesh today,
Mm-hmm.
and it's become a separation from Arakan. Actually, it's both Chittagong and Arakan was one state for 200 years, 220 years.
Oh,
And we have a lot of relationship. And even one more thing, this Bengali language is two types of Bengali language. One is called Muslim Bengali, another is called Hindi Bengali. And
oh,
we have to understand all these things. Hindi Bengali and Muslim Bengali. Hindi Bengali was developed in Calcutta,
okay. Yeah.
and Muslim Bengali was developed in the kingdom of Arakan.
Oh, so basically it evolved from that.
And today's Bangladesh is using Hindi and Muslim Bengali. For example, uh, beef is called in Hindi Bengali mangsho, part of the mother. Ma means mother, angsho means part of the mother.
Okay.
And then this is in Muslim Bengali is called gusto. This is like Urdu, ghost.
Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This is beef. For example, the water in Muslim Bengali is called pani, like Urdu.
Okay.
and this we use pani.
Mm.
And the same thing, Hindi Bengali is called jol.
Well, it's completely two different word.
Jol. Jol is Hindi Bengali.
Oh, Hindi Bengali. Yeah, yeah.
Hindi Bengali is jol. For example, the hot, very hot is called in Muslim Bengali. Rohingya use the garam,
mm-hmm.
garam. But
Mm-hmm.
Hindi Bengali it is called thap.
Okay. Tap. Okay.
So
So
it's very clear that
so so are you
our language, Rohingya language, is related to the Muslim Bengali because Muslim Bengali is Islamized Sanskrit.
oh, understand. Oh,
And that Bengali was developed in the kingdom of Arakan,
oh,
not in Bangladesh.
oh, okay, okay. So I see.
Now Bangladeshi people, they are using the both language, Muslim Bengali and Hindi Bengali.
Mm-hmm.
Western side of Bangladesh, they are using Hindi Bengali, and eastern side of the Bangladesh, they are using Muslim Bengali.
Okay, okay.
And Chittagong, ancient name of Chittagong was called Islamabad.
Okay, interesting.
And then the Chittagonian people received Islam from the kingdom of Arakan.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Bangladesh was a place of totally Hindu place. And they received Islam from Arakan and Pakistan.
Okay. Okay.
So this means our language, Rohingya language, influenced the Chittagonian people, but Chittagonian language did not influence on the Rohingya people.
Oh, I understand. So basically that's the evolved from the Rohingya itself, not a language being borrowed. Yeah. I mean, if you're looking at any geographically speaking, like, Indonesia, Malaysia, I mean, there's always similarity about Pakistan and India, Hindi and Urdu. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, everywhere we can't differentiate. I mean, all these things have been evolved from something, and it's been, I mean, we would say that there's a similarities. There's always going to be a similarity, and we can't deny that, like how Chinese and the Cantonese and Mandarins and stuff. So that's okay. Let's leave that aside. So let's move to the next one, which I really want to know is about your traditional dance, because I heard that you guys have a special dance, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, do you?
We have,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Continue.
yes, you can make a question.
No, no, no. I mean, I just want to know what is the dance called and what's so special about the dance, because I've never seen around anyone anyone dancing, but I heard from my friends that they actually have a special dance, and it's a special occasion you guys have dancing performance and stuff.
Yes, so we have a different dances in different places.
Mm-hmm.
So our traditional, this is called traditional sports is called very popular bolikela. The bolikela in English is called wrestling.
Okay.
During the times of wrestling, this is called once this wrestler, once they success, they are winners and they have a special dance. This is called bolinas.
Bohemian dance. Okay.
And this bolinas, the wrestler dance. This wrestler dance, once they successor, go house to house, road to road, shop to shop, and get honor, donation,
Mm-hmm.
cake, whatever they receive. So during the times of receiving all these things, they always show their bolinas, very
Oh,
popular bolinas. Yeah, this is a wrestler dance.
oh,
If it translated in English. And
yeah.
also this another dance, especially for the wedding ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
So during the times of wedding ceremonies, we have a special dance, mostly uh, performed by the women. There was the same times, or some men also they join together for in wedding dance.
Okay.
And during the times of wedding times, we have a sing called en la. This
Oh,
is all the en la.
no.
This
Oh,
en la said in one voice, all the women join together. One lead and the rest of the women join together. So very systematic. Sometimes some women, some men also join together separately in the same way.
oh, okay. I've not
And
attended.
also, yeah.
This is I'm looking forward.
So Yeah, I will share some of the these kinds of programs with you, and you can watch the
Oh,
things.
okay. So are you saying the sports? I mean, you have any special traditional sports?
Traditional sports wrestling is very popular among the Rohingyas.
You
This is
mentioned
called bolikela.
what is it? Boli?
Bolikela.
Bolikela. Okay, Bolikela. Okay.
Bolikela is wrestling.
Okay. So the
Wrestling,
uh-huh.
wrestling. It does not fight. They chase each other and fall down their backside on the land
Oh, okay. Okay.
until keep their back to the ground.
Okay.
Lie down,
Oh,
not the half.
okay.
And during these times, people watch this wrestling from north and south side.
Uh-huh.
Almost all people from north and south side. This wrestling start mostly after Zohor, afternoon.
Oh, okay.
And once the sun come to the west,
Mm-hmm.
if people watch from the west or east, the sunlight will come to their forehead. That's why people don't stand like that side. So that's why people stand north and south side.
Oh, okay.
These sites are called pur.
Fool. Okay.
Pur means full.
Fool.
Pur is a Sanskrit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Pur.
Uh-huh.
Pur is Sanskrit. Is in English is called full.
Oh, okay.
Bolikalar full. Wrestling full.
Oh,
People washing
oh, okay. Okay.
and
Interesting.
full of the people is called pur.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So during this time, everybody enjoy a lot of things during the times of wrestling. In every winter,
Mm-hmm.
we organize. Even last year,
Mm-hmm.
we organized one bolikala in Charasbaru in
Oh,
Malaysia.
oh, okay. That's interesting. Really.
Yeah,
Uh,
always we try to organize to remember the traditional sports.
so,
Yeah,
I mean, do you? I mean, like, I mean, obviously, you said like you practice this. I mean, sports in Malaysia, yeah. Even though you guys are far
yeah,
away from home. Okay. I mean, that's very interesting. Like, you still carries all this culture,
yeah,
and
yeah,
in fact, it's very interesting to hear all those new things because we don't get to go on YouTube and see all these things. By the way, because I've searched
yeah,
about the culture, not many feeds that comes on the Rohingyan culture. So that's why we thought, like, why don't you know from the first-hand person itself? Yeah, that's
yeah. And also we have one additional cultural show.
mhm.
This is fighting, bulk fighting,
What
bulk
bulk hiking?
ox fighting,
Ox fighting. Okay. Uh-huh.
ox fighting and buffalo fighting. Very popular among the Rohingyas. In
Oh,
one village, they look after one ox and become will look very carefully. They take care
uh-huh.
for 1 year for the fight. Another village are the same things. In the winter, after cutting of the paddy, they come up. They announce tomorrow, next week, there will be the ox fighting in the market. Announcement. The whole villages people join together, the rounding. They
Okay.
watch the ox fighting.
Is it between the ox and ox or human being and ox?
Oh no, ox and ox.
Oh, okay. I thought it's like a Spanish culture.
Ox, yeah, this
Oh,
Spanish and the same thing as this. Also, we have the buffalo fight.
okay. Mm-hmm.
This no award, but see, sometimes there is a challenge. If my ox fail, we'll slaughter and feed the villagers.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you want to add on anything? Maybe I missed something.
Yes, I like to add only one thing. What is Rohingya,
Uh,
and what is the meaning of Rohingya? And actually, it's Rohingya is referring to people of Rohang.
People.
Rohang, originally the word Rohang is a corrupted Arabic word. It is called Erham,
Okay. Oh yeah.
from Erham. And the people, and it was told once Rohingya arrived in Arakan, so people were very helpful. They sympathized each other. That's why it was given a name by the Arab geographer and Arab historian, and there is a land of Raham. So those people of Raham are called Rahamgia, and the citizen of Rohang. And later this Raham corrupted to Rohang. And the ancient name of Arakan was Rohang. And people of Rohang are called Rohingya in one word.
Oh wow! Thanks for enlightening us, because I would have not known that. Interesting. But okay, I just wanted to make clear with the pronunciation. Is it Rohingya or is it Rohingya?
This is three different pronunciation coming today. In Myanmar, people they call Rohingya,
Okay, Rohingya.
and Rohingya people, Rohingya. This is Myanmar people. It's a Burmanized word, Rohingya.
Oh, okay. So what's the
Among the among the Rohingya, we say Rohingya,
Rohingya?
Rohingya, no H, Rohingya,
Rohingya. What?
Rohingya,
Rohingya.
Rohingya, Gya,
Yeah. Oh, no H.
no H, Rohingya.
Okay. So
And then this in the subcontinent,
Mhm.
Bangladesh, Pakistan, they call Rohingya
With the H.
with the H, Hingya.
Rohingya. Oh,
Uh,
Rohingya. Oh,
and yeah, and then this native in Rohingya tradition is somebody is, for example, Kuala Lumpur. People of Kuala Lumpur in Rohingya will call Kuala Lumpur Jia, Gia, Jia, Ya, refer to a native.
oh, okay.
For example, in people of Kuala Lumpur will be called Kuala Lumpur Jia.
Interesting. Oh, okay. So, what about your the script? What do you guys use? Is it in English, or do you guys use the normal English alphabets, or what?
Actually, in the ancient times, so we use a Sanskrit alphabet. This Sanskrit alphabet is broken in different ways, and nowadays we have three scripts we're using. One script is Arabic and Urdu mix,
Okay.
like Jawi in
Oh,
Malaysia,
okay.
and another one is called Rohingya Lish in Rumi.
Rumi.
So this is like French,
Oh,
a little bit like C has one leg and A in on the alphabet. This one apostrophe like that. So this is called Rohingya Lish.
okay.
And
Oh,
this one already got recognition from ISO.
okay.
Another script is unfamiliar to many people. This is also right-handed.
Mhm.
This is called Hanafi script.
Okay, script. Okay. How does
Yeah, and then most people are nowadays trying to use Arabic one and the English one because it's easy to develop the language.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And that another script, this is Hanafi script, also recognized by Unicode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This language also using.
So most of you guys knows how to read this, all these three way of writings, yeah?
Uh, those who understand it, everyone is able to write and able to read
Oh, okay. Able
based
to.
on a priority. Based on a priority, and the Rohingya Lish Roman one is well versed. Is available on the website. Available website. And there's everything over there, and online class, YouTube, how to type in, everything's there. And also there's more than 5,000 or 10,000 words of dictionary available, translation systems on the website. If
Oh,
you go or to the website, if you want to know in English, and you can write Rohingya word, and you can get the English word. And if you write English word, you will get Rohingya word.
oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. I would definitely gonna look up onto that. I
Yeah,
think we have had enough for today, and you have shared so much, mashallah. And I'm looking forward for our next meeting, inshallah, to know more about stories about how you guys, some of you guys ended up in Malaysia, isn't it? So more like we will get into like getting to know about more how's your family and sort of things. So thank you so much for today, and I'm
thank you.
looking forward
Welcome.
our next meeting, inshallah.
Yeah. Shukriya, beshi beshi shukriya.
बेशि बेशि शुक्रिया अस्सलाम वालेकुम
Alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum.